pushing the show live now. Now we've got Mary Poppins effect going on. Okay, well, I'd like to welcome Becky Davies and one AvGeek girl, Philip Ansett. Welcome to the house, folks. We are actually a bit early, 10 minutes early. It's now 9:50 here in Vancouver at the YVR live show. My name is Henry Tenby. Our official, well, not official, our projected start time for today's show is 10 a.m. So just started the show a little bit early. Our weather is mixed and variable, so we're just going to have to see how the weather does shape up for us today. Hopefully we're going to be lucky and we'll be able to avoid the rains that are coming our way. Hello, Ultimate Sin Gainer. Welcome to the show. And Lee Davies, good to see you guys. I'm just doing some final setups here, and I'm going to post the show into my social media, etc. So I've got a few things that I need to do. Give me a few minutes here to get that done, and I'll be back with you. So we're just going to watch this WestJet start up, and as I say, I've got some admin work to do. That taken care of. Hope you've all had a good week, and hoping that we're going to get some, at least our usual good couple 2 to 3 hours of spotting in before the weather turns inclement here. That would be good. That would be really quite something if it holds out for us for the full 3 hours. That would be awesome. You never know. I mean, it just depends on our luck, etc. So we'll give it our best shot for sure. And as I say, I hope you guys have all had a good week. And if you're watching in the UK, hopefully it's a good evening. Weather here in Vancouver was nice pretty much up until yesterday. We had some good weather. It was sunny. It wasn't overly warm, just in the mid-teens. So we didn't get any heat buildup. So that's something that I prefer. I prefer a little bit more heat than what we've had, but it is what it is. That's okay though. But today is our first what I would call day with moisture forecast in a while here that we've had. So as I say, I'm just doing some admin work here. I'll be back into the chat here in just a second, and Let's have a look here. Okay, wow. Well, Gary Suha, thank you so much, Gary. You've kicked us off today with a fabulous, generous, extremely generous donation of 5 JetFlix gift memberships. Really generous. Thank you, Gary. That is really very, very generous. Gary's one of our moderators here on the stream, and would like to thank all of our moderators for their help. Now, one of them, AvGeek Girls, going to be working today, so she won't be able to join us. She's going to be actually winging her way across the Pacific to a land of the rising sun. If we're lucky and the weather holds out, we'll be able to see her plane take off at 1 o'clock thereabouts. So, wishing her a very good flight. Anyhow, I'd like to congratulate those of you that picked up those complimentary JetFlix gift memberships. Congratulations to WTDW, Planes Everywhere, Anil Chokguzel, and Jim Jam Birds. So yeah, congratulations to you. Hello, Lady D, RJ Luke. Nice to see you guys here. Philip Ansett. Paula, how are you doing? Doing well. Hope you're doing well. Jim Jam Birds. And who else? Andrew Baird, welcome to the house as well. So nice to see our regular viewers here with us. We currently have, I think, 25 people in the house. Hopefully we can get that number to increase a bit during our show today. We're at Vancouver International Airport, and the current time is 9:55 a.m. Pacific time. So today is the 15th, Thursday the 15th of May, 2025. And the weather at Vancouver is what you would call mediocre. At least right now it's dry, and God willing it will remain dry for the next 3 hours. I'm not sure that we're going to have such luck. I do not have the umbrella installed because it is extremely windy, and the wind was throwing the camera and tripod all over the place. I was getting lots of Mary Poppin effect during the setup, so I had to take it down. It was literally throwing the camera onto 2 tripod legs instead of the 3. So as you can see from the flags there in the background, we do have some strong winds this morning. So I am going to be without the tripod. I'm going to be without the camera anchor. I'm going to be without the umbrella attached to my tripod. So if it starts to rain, I'm going to have to put the umbrella up, manually hold it in place. Look at that windsock, nuts. I'm going to have to manually hold the umbrella in place until such time that the rain passes. And just so everybody's aware, if the rain does get strong, I will have to call the show. So that's what we're operating with. It is what it is. We'll just have to do the best we can with the conditions that we have at hand. And c'est la vie. Why am I on the north side of the airport and not at the south terminal or at the float base? Well, the reason is, as long as we've got these north side departures, I'm going to be out here at the airport. The float base will always be there, but these north side departures are of a temporary nature while we have the construction going on for the next little while. So as long as we have these north side departures, I think it's important that we actually soak these up. And as I say, when the runway is back to normal, then we can go to the float base and south side as well. But for now, I think we're just going to hang out here for the next however long, probably several weeks, until they finish the runway construction. That's my plan. That's the way I see it. Make hay while the sun shines, or take best advantage of the situation while we have these north side runway departures, because they won't last forever, and they are really quite nice and spectacular. So got a WestJet on the roll. Our first departure, actually. See if I can do it. See how I can do this. first departure of our show. It's going a bit tight. Get that rotation with the compression. Gear is up. Got some decent cloud contrast there as well. Not a bad, obviously if we can keep it dry, it's going to be a pretty good show. So let's just hope for the best. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Okay, what have we got happening here? Andrew Baird, 2 donations. Thank you very much, Andrew, for that donation. Stream there, very much appreciated. Wow, very, very kind of you guys. That is awesome. Actually, and a third one. So 3 donations from Andrew. Really appreciate that support. Those donations are hugely appreciated. And I'd like to congratulate, for picking them up, Avs47, Lady Di, and David's W Trains for picking it up. So congratulations to you guys. That's awesome.
From Mike 10, clear takeoff, runway 0 left. Clear takeoff A left, WestJet 788.
Okay, so WestJet's heading to Vegas. This is Vegas. Busting a move. Advancing those throttles. There they are. Looking quite nice to my eyes. Look at the windsock. I wish it was less windy than that, but we don't. Not our call, is it? At speed. At speed. Nice climb. Looks like we got about probably a 3,000, 2,000 foot cloud base here. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. What have we got here at the... Well, we got a United Airlines being ground serviced. And what else have we got in the house? Dreamliner being ground serviced. And we've got our Zip Zap, as I call it, Zip Zap Air as well. So terrific. Hello, JG May. JG May is joining us from aloft. Air Canada Flight 663, 32,000 feet. JG May is now a beam passing over Montreal. It's a nice place to be watching a live stream, I have to say. But yeah, absolutely. It's pretty good. Let's have a look what's happening on the south side of the field. Oh, we've got another Dreamliner, Air Canada 320 being dragged around by its teeth. And we got Air India. We never got to see Air India last week because they were on a delay and they never did push during our show. So maybe they'll be able to perform for us today. And Southside Johnny, okay, we've got a few bits and pieces coming our way. Looks like we've got a Sky West, I think. Is that, yeah, or is that Alaska? I think it's Alaska. And yeah, they're doing the landings on the south side right there, as you can see. A320 greasing it down from one A320 to another. Good action. Wow. Yeah, Andrew says I was lucky enough to get a copy of from Lodestars from Lodestars to Jets, and it's a thing of beauty. Lots and lots of pics and way more reading material than I'd expected. I love it. Well, thank you very much for your very kind words. Andrew, I'm glad you were able to pick up that copy of the book. I was hoping that when I was over in London, when was it, about a month ago, I was hoping to see the book. at the various bookshops at Charing Cross and Piccadilly, but I did not. So 100 copies were sent to a distributor in the UK, but where they show up, I have no clue. So, but as I say, I went to Foyles, and they didn't. I was hoping to see a copy at Foyles at Charing Cross. And as I say, there's a couple of very nice bookshops on Piccadilly right near Fortnum and Mason, which are just beautiful bookshops. And I was hoping they would have copies, but alas, they did not. So that's great, Andrew, that you were able to snag a copy. We're almost sold out here in Canada of the book. I've only got about less than 40 copies left. So, and as I say, 100 were shipped to a distributor in the UK. So when and where they may show up in the UK, that's anybody's guess. No, but that's good. I'm so glad you got to see one. Hello, Justin Lambert, joining us from Norwich, UK. How are things in Norwich, Justin? So Andrew says Waterstones are stocking it. Okay. So may I ask, Andrew, did you see it on their website? How did you know that they actually have it or can get it? That's nice to know that the book could be available through Waterstones as well. They're a great store. I like their shops. They've got a very nice feel to them. Where did it? We relaxed at a nice Waterstones books. On the Heath. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it was. We went to Hampstead for a little look around, and they have a nice Waterstones in Hampstead. So we sat there, relaxed. Got a wedgie jet here. One and how many? I thought, do we have a couple wedgie jets? Yeah, no, that's the Air Canada right there. Canada 321, just about ready to turn onto the active. It's heading to Toronto as the Air Canada 108. Yeah, 108. Just heard him on the radio there.
Northbound on Juliet to your left, taxi Lima, hotel, hold short of Victor.
WestJet's going first. Wedgie Jet is first. And they're heading to Toronto as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a dull day, isn't it? Bit of a dull day. So here we go, Toronto Wedgie Jet first. They're rolling. Airspeed's building. Decent rotation. But a little bit of wing wobble there. Bit of wing wobble. Nice stuff. Okay, back to terra firma. Move our camera back to the button of the active. We got Air North as well, following Air Canada. It's Air Canada Flight 108 to Toronto, turning on to the active. Yeah, very strong winds, very strong winds. I don't have my umbrella attached to the tripod because I'm avoiding the Mary Poppins effect, which causes a violent shake-up of our video screen. So that's why I've got no... I'm without the umbrella right now. Okay, Venkman says brand new starter airlines global A380 just touched down at JFK. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I heard something about them as well, starting up. I think they might be an English company. I think they are. Yeah, that's some. They've got some interesting plans running. Yeah, A380 high density, transatlantic. That's some nice footage here, guys. Really nice footage. Beautiful. See, we don't have the sun out, so we're not looking at silhouettes. We don't have the sun, facing right into the camera. So it gives us kind of a nice flat neutral video view. Air North heading to Kelowna, of all of the places.
0509, winds 11012, contact departure airport from Mike 10, clear takeoff, runway 0 left. Departure airborne, clear takeoff, 8 left, turn right, 509.
Departure airborne. Let's get going, Air North. Heading to Kelowna, BC. Hello, YKA Spotter. Good to see you, Lucas. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well in Kamloops. Air North is at speed. Got a BizJet Lear there in the background, a Saab 340, waiting their turn patiently for their turn at the runway. Let's go tight on the nose. Oh yeah, early rotation. That was good. I like that. He's obviously light. Quite light out to Kelowna.
0901, proceed, Mike Tango. Mike Tango, 901.
Well done, Air North. Well done. Okay. Now we've got the Saab 340 of Pacific Coastal. Somebody left a comment on our video, or on our stream last week. They said more Pacific Coastal. So now we've got it. We got some focus challenges here right now. Don't know why. Now the Saab 340 is on the roll. More goodies coming out for us. There's the 340 leaping into the air. Okay, what's next? Oh, the Learjet. It's the Learjet. It's Lear time. It's Lear time. There it is. Turning on to the active. Learjet. What's the ident on it? My particular ground radar is not giving me an ident. It just says it's a Learjet 75. We don't know where it's going. So, hello, Blick Fang. Welcome to the show. And Stusu Lee, welcome to the show. Sunny weather in Kamloops. Very good to hear that, Lucas. You're lucky because we've got, as you can see, lousy weather here in Vancouver. I'm just hoping and praying to the rain gods that they stay at bay for the duration of our show. That would be really nice. because it's good otherwise. You know, with the without the sun here, we don't have the backlit situation, so that's nice. Okay, let's get this Lear on the roll.
127.15.
We're waiting. Hello, Jeff. Nice to see you. Jeff Ross is in the house. You can hear that wind. It's blowing like a son of a gun. Let's get going. Come on, Lear, you can do it. See, the wind, even though I don't have the umbrella attached to my camera, it's still being blown around because of the wind. So that movement you're seeing is just the wind hitting my camera on the tripod.
The wind's 120 at 13, contact departure airborne from Mike 10, clear takeoff, runway 0 left. Departure airborne, clear takeoff, 8 left, good morning. Yep.
Okay, the Lear is cleared. Departure airborne. And there they go. It's BizJet time. It's BizJet time. Porter. Look at the windsock. Yikes. Windy. Climbing like a homesick angel. That was nice. Okay, let's go get our Porter Embraer. There's Porter turning onto the active right now. It's Porter Airlines Flight 304 heading to Toronto.
Canada 303 heavy ground, good morning, taxi Delta Hotel Juliet, hold short of kilo.
Rich man rolling out, yes. Rich man or musician. Famous musician or, yeah, something along those lines. Could be rich woman. Or a confidence man. You never know. There's plenty of confidence men out there as well. You can see lots about them on Netflix. Okay. Embraer turning on to active. It's a 195 Embraer E2 heading to Toronto. Airspeed's live. She's biting down that runway. Heavy, bit of a long runway roll there. So I guess they must be pretty full heading to Toronto. That's the conclusion. That is the conclusion.
Request for pushback and start reformation. TP21 tail east, push and start at your discretion. Pushback. Tail east, pushback route.
So you just heard a ZipAir, a request push. Right there. You just heard ZipAir requesting pushback. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Blinkfang said politician. Yes, could be that too. Could be that too. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's watch ZipAir push. We've got a little bit of a break here on the departure side. Hello, David Underwood. Welcome to the house. Hope you're doing well, David. There we go. Zip zap. It's pushing back. The beacons are on. Anti-collision beacons. Lee Davies, my goodness, Lee. Thank you so much for that extremely generous donation of 5 JetFlix memberships. So generous. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate that. That is very kind of you. I'd like to congratulate those people that are lucky enough to pick up those donations. Congratulations to JG May, Adelaide Alive, Not Jade Productions, Alex Rideout, and Lou Dehan. Congratulations to all of you for picking up those very generous JetFlix gift memberships that were donated by Lee Davies. Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you very, very much. Hello, Smurfy 999.
2152, are you able to report so that you end up on the...
Wow. Lee says, for the travel tags I got today, sharing the love. Well, I'm glad you received them in good order. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Lee. And I'm glad they got there pretty quick. Yeah, glad they got there fast.
Taxi, Juliet, Charlie to the apron. There's a 37 at the back of the horseshoe.
So we've got a WestJet taxiing out, turning onto the active here in a bit. It's going to Edmonton. It's the 162 service.
So that you're on the east-west portion. Just so that your tail is clear at 52 for a 87. Got it. Okay. We'll do that. WestJet 2152.
So ZipAir is disconnecting. We've got a heavy on approach. We'll just show it to you guys. It's on the obviously south side. Johnny. Who is that? It's Air Canada? Yeah, it is, I think. Pretty sure about that. That's the Air Canada Star Alliance livery. 330.
Jet 317 taxi, Hotel Mike 10.
There's the touchdown. Buckets. Nice. Well done, Air Canada. Okay, let's head over to our WestJet. That's now turning onto the active right there. So again, this is this is Air Canada. Sorry, WestJet 162 heading to Edmonton. On the roll. On the roll. I really like these north side climb outs, especially on the 08s. There's something nice about them. Something nice about them for sure. Okay, so what's happening over on Zip? They're moving. They're moving. No fuss, no muss. Fast disconnection there on the push.
0902, there's traffic on the north line.
It's really good. JG says, have a different rare retro airline in my avatar for you. Oh yes, Transair. Very good, JG. I like that. I love my, my historic Canada-based airlines, and I especially love Winnipeg-based Transair. Yeah, you often do PW, the PW mustache, but yeah, Transair is great. Love the Transair scheme. For those of you that don't know, J.G. May, in his logo for his icon, it's the livery of Transair from Winnipeg. They were purchased or merged into Pacific Western Airlines in 1979. So yeah, they've been out of existence for 50 odd years. 45 years, yeah, 50 years.
Ground WestJet 215, Airport taxi. WestJet 215, 2 runway 08 left, altimeter is 3011. Taxi, Juliet Mike Mike 10.
Okay, we got a Q400 on the roll. Let's just, we'll watch the Q. No, it's just, yeah, it is a Q400 on the roll. Very fast rotation, actually. Incredible. Nice. Too bad he didn't do an airfield beat up. Vanguard takeoff. 10-degree rate of climb. Nice. Hello S Nauta. Nice to see you here, S Nauta. Welcome to the show. We're all doing well, despite it's a bit windy here in Vancouver, I should say.
Jet 35, give way to the ZipAir 787, caution, jet blast, taxi 5, Mike 10.
Where was I? Here we are. There's the zip. Yeah, it is windy. I'm layered up today, so I'm comfortable enough, but it is just pretty windy. It's pretty windy. So yeah, ZipAir is taxiing with purpose to start their journey to Narita Airport, Japan. As I said earlier, one of our moderators, one AvGeek girl, is also flying to Japan. She'll be operating today, heading out on the AC flight at about 1 o'clock. And if the weather can cooperate, we'll be able to see her departure. Let's see how the weather holds out for us. It's just cloudy, windy. We'll hope those rain showers can remain at bay for the next 2 or 3 hours. That would be good. That would be great, actually. That would be just fantastic. Yeah, ZipAir. Yeah, Vancouver can have some lousy weather. I think you all know that. We're not immune to CRAP weather. We definitely get our fill of it. Nice. I think this is our first heavy departure. Look at the windsock. Good lord. Yeah, this is our first heavy departure of the show. And ZipAir gets that honor. So congratulations to ZipAir for being our first heavy departure of our show today. That's kind of nice. Oh, Q400 is being moved to the front of the line. Q jumping. Okay. They're smaller, so we're going to give them, I guess they give them a break. They don't have to deal with the wake turbulence from the 787 departure. So The Q400 is heading to Nanaimo, just across the water. ZipAir is turning on to active. These guys will be in Nanaimo in about 15 minutes. Something like that. Okay, I want to get the zip turning onto the active. That's what I want to get for you guys. My battery's just collapsed, so we're going to have to do a battery change right now. Let's see if I can do it quicker than that airplane rolling. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing a battery change. We're doing a battery change right now. We still have the zip. So we still have the zip.
Departure 1, departure, would be 2 heavy.
That was him on the read back. Airspeed is building. Quite nice. Really nice. Very nice departure for us, just for you guys. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, the battery had quite the bleed off on us. Very rapid bleed off. Do we have anything else? Yeah, there's a WestJet. And the WestJet is none other than WestJet Flight 2152 heading to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. But yeah, I really enjoyed that heavy takeoff. That was good. Yeah, it was nice. Safe travel, ZipAir. I agree. Wow, one Afghan girl, she just saw the zip takeoff, so she's over in the parking lot. She just arrived at the parking lot at her hangar there, and she saw the departure. That's amazing. Glad she's on the field with us. She got the zip. She saw it. Very good timing. That's where her car's parked, right there in that parking lot. One Afghan girl just arrived in that parking lot at her ops center. Quite nice. Yeah, so the Air Canada Ops Center is right there. That's the Air Canada hangar and ops center, and then the employee parking lot's right there. So she just arrived in that parking lot and was able to see the zip departure. So, welcome to the airfield, one Afghan girl. Okay, we got a Q400 actually. Let me just move the camera around to the Q400. Right about there. No delays rolling. Oh no, this is the Central Mountain -8. It's not a Q400, it's a dash. What in the wide world of sports? We had a bird photobombing our departure here. I wish it was more exciting than just a black crow, though. Oh well. Okay, we got another WestJet for us. Turning on to the active. Good, solid departures here. So the WestJet is heading to Calgary. It's the WestJet 108 service. Birds like me. Yes, we have had some very interesting birds here present themselves on our show. I just wish that we had more of them, more interesting ones, and less of the crows. Yeah, we've had owls and all kinds of stuff. Okay, WestJet. Are they cleared? Are they cleared? Are they rolling? That's right. One Avgate girl, Air Canada will follow Zip to Narita.
Delta Hotel Juliet, hold for Juliet Charlie.
We're waiting for the clearance here on our WestJet 108 service to Calgary. That's right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hello, Truth Provider. Great day to be out here with a kite. You are right about that. You have some major kiting today, as it's windy like a son of a gun. Okay, there's a bit of a delay here. Let's go, WestJet. Let's go.
Terminal is experiencing some radar issues. There will be a delay in position.
Did you hear that?
Okay, flight shuttle Juliet, hold in position.
Radar delays. That's interesting. Radar delays. Okay. We're just going to have to wait until they've got it. I guess you guys heard about what's happened in Newark over the past week. They had some radar outages as well. I hope we don't have any of that. That was pretty bad. They had a complete outage of their, even their comms went down. Radar and comms. They were in the black. So, strange that we have a radar.
I'm on ground, push back discretion.
Strange that we've got a bit of a radar issue here in Vancouver. I haven't heard that before. I don't think I've heard it before.
209, contact north, 12715, see ya. 209.
Strange. I'm hearing the rotating beacon because I'm hearing the sound drop-offs. That's the sound drop-off.
209, Juliet, pull short Charlie. Cat 209, taxi via Juliet Charlie to the apron. Juliet Charlie to the apron, I got it, 20.
Okay, we're just gonna wait. We're gonna just hope they get this cleared up because it could result in flight delays. That's right, Venkman. If you guys are watching and you haven't done so, please do hit that like button. That would be much appreciated. Yeah, equipment is equipment is outdated all over the place, apparently. It's not just unique to Newark.
At the apron or control your discretion.
Yeah, our radar is definitely working here.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we can go down to Millionaire and call. I'm not entirely sure for FlexJet 579. Sometimes they like you to be parked outside their shack, which is just on the east front. So if you want to pause there and call them there, it might be worth your while rather than having to come back. But again, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're just waiting here, guys. Venkman, thank you very much. Venkman has gifted 1 JetFlix membership. Very much appreciate that. Oh, hang on. They're actually rolling. Thank you very much, Venkman, for that donation. So obviously we missed it, but they got it. They got the radar issue cleared. Beach 1900 for the person that requested the Pacific Coastal Movements. And congratulations to Brandon Pierce for picking up that gift membership, very generously donated by Venkman. Yes, hip hip hooray!
Airborne from Mike 8, clear takeoff, runway 0 left. Airborne, clear takeoff, 08 left, Pasco 343.
Pasco's cleared. Beach 1900D model. They're up and away. Climbing like a homesick angel. Okay, let's go get our Max. Our Air Canada Max, right about there. LAX service. Focus. Yeah, so this is Air Canada Flight 554 heading to Los Angeles. Hello, CB Unglesby. Welcome to the show. Thank you for chiming in that you're here. It's nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you on our show before, but do appreciate your being here. That's excellent. This is the YVR live show on the JetFlix channel here on YouTube. My name is Henry Tenby, presenting to you this fine Thursday morning, the 15th of May, 2025. Look at the windsock. It's just nuts. So windy here. And of course, in Canada, the winds blow straight down the runway, so we don't get the wonky takeoffs that you guys get in the UK all the time. It seems like all the airports in the UK get these crazy landing and takeoffs with uncoordinated crosswinds. It's not a thing here in Canada. It's certainly not in Vancouver. When we get wind, it's straight down the runway. You rarely get wobbly wings. Okay, come on, Air Canada. Let's taxi into position. Hello, Jake. Welcome to the show, Jake. Nice to see you. Greetings. they are experiencing some radar issues here on the field today. So the air traffic controllers did point it out. So just have to be aware, which we are, and we have to be patient. So that's something that we've had too frequently here in Vancouver, though.
Affirmative, 127.15, have a good flight. Thank you, have a good flight.
Yeah, this Los Angeles flight's just sitting, waiting patiently. I'd have to say the big aviation news of the week, without question, is the Qatari government gifting a 747-8 as a presidential aircraft of the United States. So, of course, it's raised a whole mountain of controversy and debate. Is it appropriate? Should it be accepted? Can it? On and on. So, but that is definitely the biggest aviation news of this week. I wonder how it'll pan out. The question is two major areas of debate on that topic. Is it appropriate for it to be gifted? Number one, and number two, the airplane would have to go through an extensive modification. And
we're not sure how long it will be. Copy, just 151.
Yeah, so that's the interesting situation here with the 747 being potentially gifted by the Qatari government to become U.S. Air Force One. Nice way to travel, I dare say, if I dare say so. The current U.S. Air Force One machines are Boeing 747-200s. They're called what are they called? V45s or V25s. But yeah, they're Boeing 747-200s that were put into service under the Bush 1 administration. So Bush Sr. Was in charge of the White House. He was the president when those airplanes went into service. They replaced the Boeing 707s. So yeah, under Reagan they had 707s, and then when Bush Sr. came on board as president, they upgraded to the 747-200s. Modified EA-3Bs, I think, is that what they were? Designated as V45, something like that. But they're now long in the tooth, the 747-200s. So that's why this is coming about. And Boeing was going to be delivering 747-400s modified for presidential transport. And they just been delayed literally a decade because of all the technical issues involved in modifying a 747. They have to harden the communications and anti-missile technology and all that stuff. It's a big job.
Ground, good day. WestJet's going to be taxiing off of 17th shortly. Push back at your discretion. They're going to pass behind you.
Yeah, this radar delays here, guys. Radar delays. Hello, Darren Vox. Welcome to the show. Yeah, the UK doesn't build airliners anymore, so the UK can't be gifting an Air Force One grade of machine, sadly. VC-25, yeah, that's it. I knew I was getting it a bit mixed up. Thank you very much, Dave Jeffries, for the jogging my memory that it's the VC-25, the 747-200, which is the presidential machine. Two of them, actually, that are used in that role. when one of those aircraft carries the president, they are, of course, call signed as Air Force One. I've only seen one live Air Force One in my life. That was in 1984 when it brought President Reagan into Grand Forks, North Dakota, where I was going to university, and he spoke at the UND Coliseum, or Gymnasium, during a campaign stop. So yeah, I got to see President Reagan. I got to see his 707. I took slides of it on the arrival and on the departure, as well as the cavalcade. I got to see Reagan in the cavalcade and have slides of Reagan waving at me as he drove past in his cavalcade. That's my one brush with American presidential greatness. Hello, David W's Train Videos. Me and my son are here. Okay, well, nice to see you. Your son Ciaran are here. That is fantastic. I'm happy that you guys are here. Wow, that's great. I see one fellow here, but I don't see two of you. I see a fellow walking around, but it's not. I'm not sure it's you. Hello, Gareth Wilson. But yeah, thank you, David. I don't see the two of you. I just see the one fellow here, but with a baseball cap. Maybe that's your son. Maybe that's you. I don't know. It's windy, isn't it? It's windy. Yeah, we're just waiting patiently here for this Air Canada. It's kind of weird that we'll just show some other stuff that's going on in the airfield because they've kind of stalled the departures for now. Let's move the camera over to some of the taxi stuff that's going on here. Here comes United. Obviously, they've just arrived. A320. On the departure side, they've just kind of put things on the back burner until they get the radar issues resolved, I guess. This is United inbound from San Francisco. A320. And in the background, we've got a Delta A220, or as I call it, the C Series, in from Minneapolis. The Big Apple, or the Small Apple. They're both good apples. I like them both. I just don't like the Small Apple in the winter time. It's a bit cold. Venkman says we have a couple heavies coming in. China Southern Cargo. Thank you very much, Venkman. I can do a follow-in on them once I've got established visual contact. I see an Air Canada Flight 26 in from Pudong Airport, Shanghai. That's on the radar, but I don't have visual contact with it yet. In from Pudong. Yes, Dave Jeffries, we're having radar issues here at Vancouver right now, and that is causing the departure delays. Radar issues. Nice to see the C Series, though. It's a good-looking machine, built right here in Canada. Yeah, handsome-looking machine. C Series. I like it. Size of the windows. The C Series has very generous windows. Nice way to fly from Minneapolis to Vancouver. Canadian built airliner. Canadian designed airliner anyhow.
Last call, say again, please.
these guys taxi around for a bit. Still no movement on the Air Canada heading to Lax.
Are you able to pull forward slightly so you're clear of my gate?
Nothing. Nothing. There was a fox on the stream. I didn't see it. Phooey. But we'll see if it makes its appearance again. A fox. You guys have better eyes than me. I'm not sure where the fox is.
And we aren't departing at the moment. There's radar outages. It could be resolved in a minute or much, much longer. We have no idea.
He said it very factual. We have radar issues. They can be resolved in a minute or much, much longer. No, he said it as it is. He said it as it is, guys. So, c'est la vie. What have we got here? I'm looking for our Pudong flight. Has it already landed? Have I missed it? Maybe. I still don't have. Yeah, I can see the Pudong flight, guys. The Pudong flight is coming in. As soon as it gets a little bit closer, I'll point the camera over at Pudong. Yes, there are reports of a coyote on the field. There's our aircraft. No, this is China Southern. That's not Air Canada's Pudong service. This is the China Southern.
Pushback, callback, affirmative 80-1901.
So he said, don't shut anything down, we're going to be intermittent. So, yeah, that's interesting. Air Canada, another heavy on the southbound coming in. Look at all the airplanes though, waiting here, piled up. Oh, and there's our Air Canada in from Toronto. It's flight 107. Yeah, it's the north side radar. Obviously, that's affected right now, not the south. Nice that we're able to follow this in. It's kind of a nice bonus for us. Dreamliner inbound from Toronto.
806 ground, taxi, Hotel Mike Jeff. Hotel Mike Jeff. WestJet
Nice landing too. Oh, that's nice congestion there. I like that. Very. Look at that. There's a Air Canada C series being under tow right now with the Dreamliner in the background. That's really quite a nice image.
Taxi by a hotel shortly.
They're quite nice.
Taxi by a hotel on some of the tennis office fully 5 minutes.
Yeah, Venkman says we have 3 more heavies as well. Bring them on! Bring them on! That's great. That's great. Yeah, we've got Air Canada from Incheon as well. I can see that. Followed by Air Canada from Frankfurt. So yeah, we've got some nice Air Canada heavy action on the south side, which we'll be able to soak up while we're waiting for the radar issues to be addressed here on the north side. Yeah. It's kind of good. Looks nice, the C series. I really like the airplane. Okay, let's go get our heavy, our Air Canada heavy. Where is it? There it is. Right there. Right there. Looking good, center frame. Nice, posed nicely. We're still waiting for our, just to show you guys, we've got these airplanes all piled up down at the end there, waiting to go. How many of them? I'm just trying to, yeah, nothing's on the runway. Nothing's on the runway. So we've got our LAX, we've got an Alaska, we got a CRJ, so we got 3, and then now a WestJet joining the queue. So, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Not too much we can do about it. We got another heavy on approach. I can see it out in the nosebleeds. I'll point the camera at it here in just a second. Okay, we got it. Okay, I think they've just got the clearance.
Taxi Victor Kilo.
Finally, we've got a clearance here. The Air Canada's now cleared the LAX flight. Finally, because they've got a good buildup of airplanes here. Well, he's turning onto the active. I don't know if I can get the landing. It's kind of one or the other. Well, I'll just do my best. I'll do my best right there. See if I can get it for you. See if I can get you the 2. See if we can get the landing in here. Try to get everything. That's it. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Done. Done. Beautiful. Beautiful. And here's our Air Canada up to LA. Finally starting the roll. It's nice. Yeah, they had a long wait. They had a very long wait. What was that, about 20 minutes? Something like that. Yeah, quite a long long wait on the takeoff roll for these guys. Well, at least they're now underway down to Los Angeles. Excellent. Finally. Okay, I'm glad we've got that sorted out. But we've got quite a lineup of airplanes here. Quite an impressive lineup. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes waiting to take off here. And until the next one turns on to the active, I think I'm just going to hold camera on our China Southern cargo. So this guy's going to park in his usual spot. Yeah. Hi, how are you doing? Oh. Oh, yes. What's your name? Say again? Oh, nice to see you. Here, you can say hello very quickly. I have another spotter with me. How are you?
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Good to see you. Yeah. What is your name?
Island.
Highland. Nice. Good. Okay, well, good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Yeah. So, as you can see, we've got a bunch of airplanes here that are waiting to take off because of a radar problem. Yeah. So, it's good to be here. Yeah. So we have quite a lot of airplanes here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes all lined up. Okay, I guess CRJ is going. CRJ is turning onto the act. Yeah. Well, it's nice he came by to say hello. This is the CRJ turning onto the active. Follow out on this. I'll do my best. Quite a nice rotation. Quite nice. Wow. Things are happening fast and furious. We've now got, they've got to clear this backlog pretty quick. So we've now got the Alaska Airlines. Heading to Seattle. It's 2187 Alaska Horizon. Yeah, a lot of airplanes ready to go here for us. Hello, Kirsten. Nice to see you, Kirsten. I hope you're doing well. See, Kirsten is in the house. Alaska's rolling. Our next aircraft, WestJet BizJet. There's WestJet right there. And WestJet is heading to Saskatoon as WestJet 688. Yeah. It's a bit cool today. It's a bit cool today. Nice. Really quite nice. Wow. Very good. Back to the button. Back to the button. Fast and furious. Who's next? Flair. Flair is next. Flair is going to Calgary as the 8806. Rolling. Busy stuff happening here. So busy, I just haven't had a chance to really be in the chat. It's just chocolate block. I apologize here, guys. Busy, busy. Is that Porter? I think it is. I think it is. Okay, lots happening. Super busy here right now. This is Air Canada Flight 25 heading to Pudong Airport, Shanghai. Incredible. Hello, Hen Air. Nice to see you. That's very good that you're here. That's wonderful. Welcome to the show. And Cindy34L, welcome to the show. Good to see you. I think they've got the radars fixed here now because the airplanes are departing on this side. Seems to be normal situation. This should be a long rotation. Oh, look at all the blow up there from the runway surface. I guess that's because of the runway construction. That was neat. That's really something cool. Nice. Beautiful. That was really something. Hope you guys did too. Especially the debris blow up from the runway. At V1, V2. Here's another Porter departure for us. Heading to, where's this Porter going to? Ottawa. Heading to Ottawa. Wow. This is Porter Airlines Flight 262 heading to Ottawa. It's cool. It's cool out here. It's cool. Thank you very much, Cindy34 left. I appreciate your help there with that. That is very kind of you. Yeah, it's windy. It's windy like a son of a gun. Yeah, it is windy here. Battery's at 58%. There we go. They are rolling. Rolling for Ottawa. It's nice, actually. Oh, I kind of lost it. There we go. I'm back. I got it. Excellent. Okay. Well, we got a Q400 at the button of the runway now. Let's bring the camera around quickly. There it is. So where's the Q400 going? Q400 is going to Kelowna. It's a Jazz Flight 272. Yeah.
Signal 0 left, Jazz 272.
That's it. There he goes. Okay, they're rolling. Just 272. Okay.
Canada 997, ground taxi Juliet Alpha to the
Juliet Alpha to the apron, we're showing 79 today, Air Canada 997.
What's going on here now, guys? I'm just trying to reestablish myself. It's been quite hectic. So Max.
237 ground taxi Delta Hotel Juliet, hold short Juliet Charlie.
And I think this is W Trains. Is that W Trains with his son? I think it is. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's W Trains, David Trains with son. Yes, it is. Yeah. So, hope they're having a good day. Checking the field right now. Well, it's cool. It's a little bit. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you, Alex. It's a blustery day out at the airport. That's correct. Lee says, "Where is Oscar?" And hello, John Bowden. Welcome to the show, John. Glad you were able to make it. Yeah. Well, I'm just give me a second here, guys. BizJet. Good, how are you doing? Are you David?
Am I David? No, I'm Zach.
Oh, you're Zach. Nice to meet you. Okay, you're a different fellow.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you on the chat? Are you watching my live show?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Are you on YouTube or something right now?
Yeah, I'm doing a live show right now on YouTube, JetFlix, on just YVR live stream. I thought you were another fellow out, because there's another fellow talking to me who's two people.
Okay.
I thought you were them.
No, there's a lot of guys out.
Yeah. Okay, where are you from? Are you a local boy, Zach?
Just Langley.
Oh, you're from Langley. Okay. Good. Well, you chose a nice day because it's Northside departures.
I want the north side arrivals, though. I want to go to the left side.
Yeah, not until they finish the runway construction. It's exclusive Northside departures, Southside arrivals. No. But this is the best location for today, where you're at right now. But I'm glad you guys brought chairs with you. Yeah. But yeah, you'll find our show just on YouTube right now. Just if you just plug in YVR Live, you're gonna find it, or JetFlix. So definitely. Yeah.
Can they hear us talking now?
Yeah, they can. People can hear us talking right now. Yeah. So say hello in the chat.
Hi, everyone.
So I'll just give you a quick hello here. I'll just if you stand right over there, you can say hello. So Zach, there we go. You're in the. That's okay. That's okay. Very good. So yeah. So Zach, you've driven out here from Langley.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long are you going to be out here plane spotting today?
A few hours.
A few hours. Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I was hoping for arrivals today at departures, but
Yeah.
we'll stay for the Queen, the 747.
Yes. Oh yeah. What time is that doing at?
I think 3:30.
3:30 for the 7-4.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So well, nice to meet you, Zach. I appreciate it. And as I say, I'll be here if the weather holds off on the rain until 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's the plan. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you
Take care. Okay. Have a good one. Yeah. Okay. So that was Zach. Good to see him. Good to meet Zach. Oh, we've got a aircraft coming out of the Horseshoe right now. Yeah. Hang on, there we go. There we go. What is this? This is Air Canada Flight 7 to Hong Kong, actually. Taxiing out. Another heavy. Which is good. Okay. On. Just doing some admin things, kind of right now, multitasking. But I hope you guys are doing all okay. I just brought out my some of my rain stuff to prepare it if we have to. So that required my brain space. I wasn't able to talk and do that at the same time, so I do apologize. Anyhow, hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, one Avgeek girl is getting ready to board her flight. She'll be operating the Air Canada flight to Japan, Narita. That departs in about an hour. Okay. Better than a toothpaste, okay. You can hear the sirens going. My battery's collapsing, guys. We got to do a battery change right now. It went from 50% to 0 in nice for that. I do apologize. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was thrown off by a very rapid battery change. Our Hong Kong is rolling. Nice. Decent rotation. Yeah, our battery, because the weather is so windy, it's actually, we're going through the batteries very quickly. So I actually only have 2 batteries left. I've just put 1 battery in the camera now, and then I have 1 battery left. So we'll obviously go as long as the weather allows us, and as long as the battery endurance allows as well. So. I'm going to have to start covering my camera because we're starting to get rain right now. And yeah, we're getting rain here. So I'm going to have to do something here because we're starting to get rain. So I'm just going to do the best we can, and that is all I can do. If it gets heavier, I will have to end the show. So I can't use the umbrella today because it's so windy, it's just not really usable. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so everything is tentative right now, guys. If the rain does pick up, I will just have to end the show immediately. It's just about playing it by ear, really. So, and it's all I can do. Yeah, I'm just having to put I've got a rain guard here. And best I can. That is all I can do. Yeah, as I said, I've put a rain guard up on the camera. How long I can keep the show going for, I just do not know. It'll be play it by ear. If it does get heavier, we'll just have to call the show. So it could end in the next few minutes or not. So we'll just have to play it by ear. Thank you very much, Cindy34L, for gifting one JetFlix membership. I appreciate that very much. And congratulations to Hen Air for picking up that membership. But yeah, you can hear the rain coming down, hitting the camera, hitting the mic. It's hit, so I'm gonna have to put my phones away, probably. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to watch the flight radar because the phones are getting wet. So this could end very quickly here, just so everybody knows.
Taxi Delta Hotel Juliet, hold short Juliet Charlie.
Thank you very much, Esther, for the $2 donation. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. As I say, right now I'm just focusing on keeping things dry, but I may have to pull the show here any second if this picks up. So we've done the best we can. We've been out here for the last hour and 38 minutes. And if the rain can go pass without getting worse, we can continue. We got a WestJet taking off.
Air Canada 37.
God. I can't see actually right now.
Please taxi hotel and Juliet and hold short of Juliet Charlie. Air Canada 1067.
So I do not have my flight radar right now. I've had to put that away because of the rain.
Am I?
On.
Mission 110, contact ground 12715. 12715, WestJet 110.
I've got to just secure my camera.
WestJet 110, ground taxi, hotel, Mike 10.
Hotel, Mike 10, for WestJet 110.
Okay, I'm going to have to clean the glass because we've got water all over the glass at this point, which will affect the
Anderson 605 ground. There's a B350 short final that's a medevac, so just let him go by. And then taxi Alpha Hotel, hold short runways early and right. Okay, one ground taxi Juliet.
yeah, we do have sprinkles here right now. Hopefully it'll pass. I'm just out here with a Kleenex or a blanket cleaning this constantly, keeping the camera dry. Again, just if it can pass, we'd be okay.
I missed the tow number there. Was that 914 or 915?
Just have to see here. I can't put up my umbrella because it's just far too windy.
Canada 1067, ground taxi, Juliet,
Okay, just trying to keep things have a cover over most of the camera. Sprinkles just keep on coming onto the glass. I'll just play it by ear. Yeah.
WestJet 110, contact departure airborne. Witness 14011 from Mike 10, clear for takeoff from Mike 10. Mike 10, clear takeoff 0, exact departure airborne, WestJet 110.
Got a WestJet 37 taxiing out. So when I move the camera around to this direction, everything just gets blown apart. Cleaning the lens right now because it's filling up with water.
Number 12 Sierra Yankee, contact me on tower frequency 119.55 when you're ready. Yeah, Alpha 2 Sierra Yankee, we're ready to go. 1955. Number 12 Sierra Yankee, thanks. Contact departure airborne from Mike 10, clear for takeoff from West.
Well, hi Sue, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the show, although I don't know how much longer I can keep the show going. It's just too wet. I think I'm going to pull the show right now. I just want to thank everybody for being here. I'll look forward to seeing everybody next week. I'm sorry about this, but it's just going downhill. We'll speak to you guys next week. Have a good time. I'm wishing One Av Geek Girl a great flight. Too bad we can't wait here longer, but it's just getting so bad. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It's just, I don't know. Hang on.
Mike Romeo, hold short
don't know. It's kind of iffy here. I thought it was getting worse. It seems to maybe have stopped now. Just play it by ear, really. Right this second. It's kind of the rain has maybe gotten a little bit less in the last few minutes. It was about, I thought it was just gonna go upside down. So I don't know. Don't know. United 37. It's just very hard to call this, really. It's very hard to call this. I do have my camera under a tarp, but the front lens is just getting covered in water every few minutes, so that's the issue.
243, you need approval from YVR ops to do that. We have the United 243, check your
This would be a very nice departure if I can make this last until then. It's iffy. It's iffy, guys. It's iffy.